Beautiful pepper. So this was grown by a friend of mine, Jeff Perkins, Lava Pepper Farm. Shout out to him. I know it's backwards. It is what it is. Lava Pepper Farms in Florida, Zephyr Hills, Florida. I've gotten pods from Jeff quite a few times. Always really good. This box I've been sitting on for damn near 2 weeks and just opened it today. And most of that time, other than the last week or since last Wednesday, it'd been in my wine fridge. Okay, and these bad boys still holding up nice. So I opened up his box immediately. I go to the mustards. Those are my favorite type of peppers, and this is a new one for me. This is a mustard Moruga Brain. Not really Scoville tested, but most that I could find, people seem to think it's around 1.5 million and upwards. This is an original cross from Butch Taylor, the germologist. Is that how you say it? I don't know how you say it. But so Butch T, Trinidad Scorpion Pepper. This is one of his crosses as well. And like I said, it's a cross. Well, I don't think I told you yet. It's a cross between a 7-pot Brain and a Moruga Scorpion. So I'm interested to see how this burns compared to, I don't know if I have had a mustard Scorpion, I think, before. Pretty sure. I'm trying to think. Let's try her. Gnarly looking pepper though. I love how intricate it is, and see, it's a good view of it right there. It's got some Moruga characteristics for sure. I love those peppers where it's like a dual pepper. Look at the seeds up in there. So oily. Seeds don't look too appetizing to me, so I'm going to eat around that. See, it's a little rotted right there, but the birds will like it. Tastes good. tastes so good, we're gonna eat another one. This one's got a lot more of a butterscotch lip to it. You can see, I know it's hard to see, but a little more yellow, goldish, if you will. Let's try it. Might just be a type of pepper with the for the birdies. I really enjoy the flavor on those. They immediately attacked and burned like a scorpion pod. Immediately went to the tip of the tongue. But as I continued to eat those peppers, it kind of went off of the tongue. It started there, but it's gone now. It's. I mean, I can feel it a little bit, but it's pretty much just an all-around mouth burn. Mostly like right here in the front of the mouth, though. Gotta be careful not to touch myself. I was all up in that fucking pepper. That's what she said. Earthy. It's those, you know, mustard pods, and especially this one, they're savory, you know what I mean? It's just so natural tasting, and again, it makes me, you know, it's reminiscent, or it makes me feel like I just walked outside and just clipped it right off a plant and just ate it. Got my nose running pretty good. Oh, pepper burps. I remembered some napkins today. It's a very even keel, just very even burn. It's not too high, it's not too low. It's just real steady at a high steady, though, if that makes sense. These are hot. TikTok. I'll see you next time. Wow. I can feel it in the chest. Feel it in the top of the stomach right now. But it's, again, It's just a very even burn everywhere. So what I'm feeling in the chest, it's just even. And it's weird. Some some super hot pods burn in a fashion where the chest, the mouth, the throat, the stomach, the head, the ears, whatever that pepper, and I'm not talking about this pepper, I'm just talking about other types of peppers, they burn, and a lot of times you'll get multiples of those areas burning, and sometimes they come and go, but generally for me it's like one area just really lit on fire, and then the other parts are real low key. So I talk about scorpion pepper burning a lot on the tip of the tongue, like a needle sensation, right? You get other burns elsewhere, but that is so intense and so strong that the rest of it you kind of forget about. This pepper is burning there, and in the nose, but it's all even. They're all working with each other. Not one area on my body that I can feel this burn is burning more than the other. They're all just burning simultaneously about the same amount of heat. So that is I don't know if I've ever really experienced that before. I mean, I've experienced, like I said, a solid throat burn, a little bit of tongue burn, but mostly the throat's burning, like a Reaper pepper, right? Or, like that, for instance. This pepper is kind of burning all of those areas, but not one area is that much harder than the other. Very interesting. which to me makes this a really enjoyable burn. And another fucking reason why I really enjoy doing this is for this reason right here. I think I just learned something new. I think I just taught myself something new about peppers, about a particular type of pepper. And so I love that. And so now I can, when I eat more peppers and different things, I've now got that in my back pocket to relate other peppers to, relate other burns to, relate, other things. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I love doing this, and trying as many different varieties and types of pods as possible. Again, savory, earthy, dirty, fresh, even. It's just an even pepper. Everything about this pod. It had no super highs and had no disappointments. Now that doesn't mean that the burn isn't 1.5 million plus, because it's fucking burning. It's hot. It's just where I'm at personally, and the way that this pod burns particularly, it seems like it's not much, but it is. It's warm. All right, I think that's it. Again, Jeff Perkins, get at him. Lava Pepper Farms in Florida. Grows some good peppers, man. Really good stuff. Started doing that now. The first drink of water that I take, I just rinse it all around my mouth, spit it out, and then start drinking my water. Now, the nomenclature is true, where water doesn't really help the burn, the capsaicin, right? You got the capsaicin oils and water, they don't mix, right? But milk, man, I used to fucks with milk when I needed, after a burn or after pod eating, after challenges, all these different things. But I grew out of it because I think over time, it like actually messed up my stomach and my body more and not in a bad negative, not like a super bad way. It just like I feel personally, it made my stomach cramps when I get them, or if I ever, it made them worse because that milk was like curdling in there. Like, I don't know. For me, I don't fuck with milk or ice cream too much anymore, really ever. I don't really do anything after a burn other than water. For me, it works. It is spreading the burn around, and it's not taking away that sizzle. It's not taking away the burn. But again, I don't mind the burn in the mouth. I'm not trying to really necessarily get rid of that. I'm using it to get down in the throat, clear the throat, clear my chest, and it seems to settle in my stomach better than milk and ice cream. And I don't eat afterwards. I'll eat tonight, but some people, as soon as they cut the video, they'll start eating. I've tried it a few times. I don't think it really helps me. I just try to make sure I eat something beforehand. Like, I ate lunch today at 1:30. I think I started this video around 4:30, 4:15 maybe this afternoon. And so, then, I don't know, 3 hours, three and a half hours since I ate, and I'm feeling great. So sometimes, that's pretty much all I do. I don't eat anything after. I just relax and put down a couple bottles of water. And here's the thing with water that you got to be careful with, at least for my body, is while I think it helps me the most, and it does, I can start to bloat myself out if I drink too much water. So, and then my stomach will start to kind of cramp or hurt a little bit. And I know I'm probably, if I wasn't hurting prior to, it's because I just drank in too much water. So I spend a lot of my afterburns just enjoying the pain, just enjoying the burn, and living with it. I think that's part of building the stomach, getting all of that going. So anyways, enough rambling. That's where I get to. Good pepper, really nice pepper. Mustard Moruga Brain.